Hey, what's going on? Heard you ain't hit that like button. Wanna know what happens to people that don't hit that like button? They go missing. So hit that like button. Hit it right now. And if you're new, then hit that subscribe button. And I promise you, if I shoot, I'm not gonna miss. Just wait. Alright, you hit that subscribe button and that like button? Good. You know, you didn't want this to get ugly. But yeah, today, we're gonna be watching animated horror story. I'm not even gonna tell you anything what it's about. We're gonna get right into it. You know, I know you're gonna like the video anyway, man. Maybe you'll know for the thumbnail or, you know, the video title, but we're gonna get right into it, you know, like, subscribe. Got my Instagram in the description. Hope you guys like the video, and we about to watch it together. Alright, some people were telling me that my face cam was like too big, it was covering up, man, too much of the screen. But hey. This fire intro though.
Everyone was trying to keep me away from the new boy, Nick. He was rumored
New
to
boy
have a
Nick.
criminal record and had just
Nigga look like Sid from Toy Story.
been released from a juvenile detention center. But
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
believe the gossip. It's true
She's
that he
wild
looked
for
a bit
real for that.
creepy and had his own clothing style, but wearing a black hoodie all the time doesn't mean you're a criminal. I actually felt sorry for him. Everyone was deliberately avoiding him, so I decided to let him be my lab partner in chemistry
Wow.
class. He was friendlier than I thought and seemed harmless, at least with
See?
me.
Don't judge a book. Don't judge a book by its cover, you know? He looked pretty crazy, but look at this, bro. Nice old smile. Look at them. They having a good time.
In fact,
Alright, guys, this is an editing makeout from the future, you know. I already recorded the video, but I'm pretty sick right now, so I'm sorry if I'm not giving, you know, the energy that you guys are wanting from me right now, but like got a stuffy nose, you guys can see, like just not with it right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though.
freak. I didn't want to lose my friends for a man I had just met. I had to put my reputation first.
Wow.
So I decided to end our friendship. I know it sounds
This fake ass stupid bitch fell to peer pressure, bro. This is why, you know, you can't worry about other people, man. You gotta be yourself, because why she stop messing with my man when he liked him just for her reputation? Like, come on now. Come on now.
selfish, but it would be better for
It is
both of us.
very
At
selfish.
lunch break, I decided to make a
No,
scene.
it's better for you. Maybe he liked you back. You know, you'll never know. 'Cause you broke up with him over some little bitch named Cindy and Rebecca in the hallway that's talking about you. They talking about you messing with that man's. Why are you their friend anyway?
I waited for Nick to come and sit at the same table as me. As he was about to sit down, I put my backpack on the seat and told him that he should find another table to sit at, away from
Damn,
me.
bro,
I
that's
tried
wild,
so
bro.
hard to not make him feel weird, but Nick walked off, looking so embarrassed, and the whole hall laughed at
Wow,
him.
bro.
I felt
Bumped him
really
from the
bad.
table.
I told my best friend Claire, and she told me not to worry. Claire and I have been friends for a year, and I trust her more than anyone. Ever since she and her mom moved to the suburbs of the town, she's been coming over to my house almost every day. Me and her have so much fun together, and she even gets on well with my mom and dad, especially
that's
my
good.
dad. Sometimes I think she gets on better with my dad than me. She always talks
Yo, wait a minute. Aren't these like some high school ass niggas, bro?
about how cool and funny he is. I thought for a while that she had a crush on him, but I was probably making a big deal out of nothing. It's
Definitely
most
wasn't,
likely
bro.
she's just
By the end of this 11-minute story, bro, she fucked the dad, had a child, bro. They moved away from the mom, bro. They had a divorce. Like,
jealous,
I can feel this getting so out of hand.
as she hasn't got a dad of her own. Anyway, back to
Oh,
Nick. The next
nope. We're not smoking that dad pack today.
day, I thought things would get back
Not
to
today.
normal, but I then noticed Nick kept glaring at me in class. Maybe he was still upset with me, but I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to be seen talking to him. That afternoon,
Dang, bro.
I was
That's so
going to
messed
meet
up.
Claire to hang out. I just needed to put some books away first. But when I got to my locker, I saw it was unlocked.
Oh.
I knew I had locked it that morning. Someone must have broken in.
Ran through your
Who could it
shit,
be?
bro. They in
I
that
opened
hoe.
it up and looked inside. Everything looked the same as when I had left it.
Oh,
It
he
was
in there. He tearing shit up. This stupid fucking bitch broke up with me. Broke up with me in the school. Fucking started throwing shit, bro. Everyone's laughing at me. Oh yeah, he about to give you hell, bro.
weird.
That reputation about to be down the toilet, bro.
What was the point of breaking in if they weren't going to take anything? Are they trying to hassle me? Then I realized what was missing. It was a photograph of me and my dad. I realized
Nah, that's some weird shit for real, but what the fuck?
It must be Nick. That creep had broken into my locker and stolen a picture of me. When I told Claire, she laughed at me and told me I must have left it unlocked. But I wasn't so
It
sure.
was clear,
Couldn't
bro.
prove it was
What I
Nick,
tell you, bro?
but
Just about to get
I
out
had
of
the
pocket.
feeling it was. Over the next few days, other strange things happened. I kept getting calls on my phone from an unknown number, and when I answered, there would just be someone breathing down the phone, and they would
That's
hang
some
up.
weird shit, bro.
Then,
Like, what the
I
fuck?
got in trouble at school for not completing my English homework. I knew I had put it in my
Shoulda
teacher's
did that
tray, so
homework.
someone must have removed it, so I would get into trouble.
Nah, somebody's hoeing this girl, bro. They hoeing her to the max, but like, you fucking with her grades now, bro. Like, imagine she failed over that shit.
But the weirdest thing that happened was that I kept getting junk mail through the post and loads of emails from companies I had never even heard of.
Nigga, you
Someone
got your
must have
number,
been
bro.
giving my details out just to bug me. It must have been Nick trying to get his revenge on me for embarrassing him, but I couldn't prove it. I told Claire
Okay, if this is Claire, what the fuck is she doing? Just giving out her information? Like what? I'm so confused right now. Like, I'm so lost. Like, I'm so lost.
all this, but she said maybe they were all coincidences. Lots of people get
Look
junk.
at this snake ass bitch. This what a snake ass bitch look like, bro. What's her name again? I forget what she said her name is
Mail and
already,
prank
bro.
phone calls, right? But then
Snake ass
something
bitch.
happened which proved it wasn't all in my head. One night,
Okay,
I tried to log onto Instagram
show
and saw
me.
that my password had been changed. My account had been hacked. I looked at my account. Someone had changed my profile picture to one of a woman with makeup over her face,
That's weird shit.
half-dressed and falling over drunk.
That's
Someone
weird
had
shit.
edited the face to look just like me. I was so upset. And there were other photos on my profile too, ones taken with my webcam without my knowledge. I called Claire in tears. I didn't
That's
know what
weird
to
shit,
do,
bro.
so she reported my account so the pictures would be taken down. But before it was removed,
She
I
did
saw
that shit,
all
bro.
of the horrible comments from people at my school. I was so embarrassed.
And these dick riding ass niggas, bro. Fuck everybody that go to school, bro.
Now I
Can't
had to
trust them.
convince everyone it wasn't me. Could you imagine being in such an awkward situation? The next night was the scariest incident by far. I had
Why
to
is the sky like this bitch is high as fuck, bro?
stay late
Why like all the
after school
background
to
like
finish an art
pink and shit?
project. By the time I left,
And that's
it
the
was
fucking
getting dark.
moon.
As I
Oh
walked
yeah,
home,
okay, it's
I
dark.
kept
It's getting at
glancing behind me as I
nighttime.
thought I heard someone near. Then I heard footsteps.
This
I
is when it
quickened my
happens,
pace
bro.
until I was almost running. As I turned a
She about to
corner,
get jumped by those bitches that was talking shit about her in the hallway, bro. They about to jump her ass, bro.
I glanced behind me. There was someone wearing a black hoodie, hiding their faces. It was Nick. He had his hands in his pocket and was holding onto something. Was it a knife? I ran straight across the road towards my house.
Hey,
A
Nick
car
not
was
black.
heading right
Hold
towards me
on.
and I ran. It was Nick.
This
He
dude
had his
black,
hands in
right?
his pocket and was holding onto something.
What is it? Oh, this is a mask. Okay,
Was
yeah.
it a knife?
He don't
I
got no
ran
eyes
straight
though.
across
What the
the
fuck?
road towards my house. A car was heading right towards me and had to make an emergency stop. I heard its horn go off
Yeah,
and
you
someone
almost
shouting,
died.
but I ignored it. I ran up my driveway. I was so close to home.
He's getting
But then
snatched
I
up.
saw something I couldn't quite believe. Nick was stood in the dark on my doorstep. How had he managed to get ahead of me? I ran into my neighbor's garden and hid behind a bush before he could
Nah,
see
bro,
me.
fuck that,
I
bro.
crouched in the dark for ages until I saw Nick walking around looking for me. I was
Nah.
so terrified. Was I about to be murdered? Nick looked from side to side, then assuming I wasn't there, walked away. Then I saw my dad's car pull up in the driveway. I was so relieved.
Imagine
Nick
this.
was right in front of
Wait,
the car.
who is this?
My dad would see him, and I could tell my dad everything. Dad got out of the car and walked over to Nick.
What's up,
Then
son?
the most shocking thing happened. Dad smiled at him. The person pulled down their hood, and I saw it wasn't Nick who was chasing me. It was Claire.
But that's definitely Nick's hoodie, bro. She didn't fuck Nick. She about to fuck your dad, bro.
Why was she wearing a hoodie like Nick? And
No,
why was
bro.
my
Your dad is a P word. That ain't good, my mans.
best friend following me? Was this some kind of sick game?
No,
Dad
bitch. She not worried about you. She worried about your dad, bro.
invited her into the house. I stood in the garden for ages, not sure what to do. Claire was the one harassing me all along?
Definitely
Why was
was.
she doing this?
To get
After a
close to your
while,
dad,
I
man.
plucked up the courage, ready to head inside. When I got in, Claire was sitting at the table.
You need to go in that house and punch that bitch in her face, bro. Why are you here when I'm not here? Like, You're my
and
friend,
Dad
bro.
was getting ready to serve us dinner. Claire acted like nothing had happened.
Yeah,
The
I'm telling her
hoodie
to
she had
go,
been
bro.
wearing was gone. She must have hidden it outside. I ate the meal and made conversation, but inside I was so
Nah, bro.
upset and
Listen up, Claire. What your bitch ass doing here when I'm not here? And you here
scared.
with my dad,
As
bro.
soon as Claire went home, I told Dad everything, but he laughed at me and
Yeah,
told me
'cause
that I
he's
must be
fucking
making it
Claire.
up. He told me
He's
that
fucking.
Claire was a sweet girl and would never do anything mean to me, especially trying to scare me. The next day, I was
Yeah,
too
bro.
scared to go to school. I lied to Dad and said that I
Scared
had a
about what,
stomach
bro?
ache. I don't think he believed me, but he let me take the day off anyway. By the afternoon, I knew what I had to do. I headed over to Claire's house. I knew that if I looked through her room, I could find the evidence that she was harassing me. I biked over to Claire's house and looked for the spare key.
Not
I
letting
knew
you
they
in.
kept it in one of those fake rocks and soon found it. I let myself into the house and shut the door. It was so easy.
Okay.
I
Oh,
headed to
damn.
Claire's
This is
room.
breaking and
I had
entering.
been there loads of times, but this time it felt different. Her room looked so normal, and I felt a pang of sadness when I saw a photo of us on her pinboard. Perhaps I was mistaken all along. Claire was my best friend. There was no way she would be so mean to me.
But you was
I was
wrong.
about to go when I heard a noise outside of someone approaching and the
You're
sound of a
fucked.
key in the door.
You're caught.
How would I explain what I was doing? I knew I had no time to get out, so I hid under the bed.
Yep,
I
under the
couldn't see
bed.
what was happening, but I
She's
could
caught.
hear someone come into the bedroom and sit down on the bed, but they weren't alone. Claire was telling the other person how she had more photos of me to put online.
Oh
Then,
no.
I
Okay.
heard something that scared me more than anything
Is it
else.
Sid? It's Sid.
The person she was talking
Wait,
to
I'm
was
calling him
Nick.
Sid. It's Nick, I mean. Oh my god. Both of these snake ass niggas, bro. It's her fault though. It's her fault though. Now Nick is fucking Claire, but the bitch under the bed, she wanted to fuck Nick, but she broke ties with Nick because them bitches was talking shit in the hallway.
They spoke about how much fun they were having messing with me and seeing me upset. They were both trying to
Damn,
ruin my
bro.
life. I laid under the bed, silently crying. After a
What are you
few
crying
minutes,
for,
they
bitch?
said they were going to go and get a coffee, and they headed out. They spoke like they had known
Wow.
each other for years. As soon as I was sure they had
Wow.
gone, I ran out of the house and home to my dad. I
It's a
told him
setup.
everything, and this time he believed me and took me straight to the
Yep.
police station.
Oh,
The
damn.
police went round to Claire's house and started to investigate, and that was when the truth started to
But they
come
need a
out.
warrant,
It
so how
turned
do they
out that Claire
investigate?
had always been jealous of me, as she was convinced that my dad was also hers. She never knew her dad, but knew that my dad and her mom had dated years ago, before she was born. She was convinced that if they hadn't split up, then she would have had a better life. She was
Wow, bro. So she just has daddy issues, so she trying to take your dad.
jealous of my big house and
Okay, so I was wrong. She was fucking Nick, not the dad. She just wants the dad, but she don't got no dad, so.
hated that my dad had gotten married to my mom, had me, and forgotten all about her. She wanted to make me suffer because of it.
Forgotten all about her? You weren't born though, stupid bitch.
That
Shaking
was
my
why
head.
Claire spent so much time hanging out with me. She didn't want to be my friend. She just
Oh,
wanted to
I
see my
knew it.
dad and ruin my life. But
I
that
knew it.
wasn't the most shocking thing. The police officer explained that Claire and Nick weren't strangers. They were twins. Nick had got into trouble when he was younger and had spent time in a juvenile detention center. When Claire and her mom had moved back to town, they had kept Nick a secret, as they were. When he had been released and moved back to town, the school agreed to keep it a secret that he and Claire were related, so it didn't
Why
affect
though?
Claire at
That doesn't
school.
make any
When I
sense.
had upset Nick, he agreed to help Claire make my life a misery.
So they were okay, yeah, they were embarrassed of him. Their own child. They couldn't accept the fact that he did wrong. But he did his time, bro. But even his family, like, this is such a snake ass story, bro.
Couldn't believe that Claire had a twin and that they had both been plotting against me. My dad was so upset that
Snake
Claire
ass
and Nick's jealousy had
bitch,
caused
bro.
me so much pain. He apologized for not telling me that he had dated Claire's mom, but he said that it had happened so long ago that he thought it was best not to talk about it. And he didn't want to upset my mom by talking about his ex.
Yeah, like what?
Claire's mom had moved out of town before Dad had even known she was pregnant, but he took a paternity test to settle this. It turns out he wasn't Claire and Nick's father, which was such a relief. All
Good,
of the
bro. Could you
jealousy
imagine,
they had
man?
aimed at me, and it was all for no reason. That was a month ago. Since then,
So
Nick
this
was
bitch was fucking two dudes at the same time. So she got a test for this man's, but it wasn't him, so it was another dude. So she was fucking two niggas because if she was only fucking one, then why would she need a test if she only fucking one dude, right?
sent back to a
Slut
juvenile
ass
detention
bitch, bro.
center. Claire got off with a warning from the police, but was expelled from school for breaking into my locker and stealing my homework. Her mom was
You broke
so
into her house
embarrassed
though,
that she moved
technically.
away, taking Claire with her. Now, I have a personal attack alarm that I carry everywhere, and when I am out, I am constantly looking over my
Man, the
shoulder
little shit
just
where you
in
pull
case
and they
there
make a
was someone
noise.
following me. I still can't believe that my best friend was actually my worst enemy. And the worst thing is, I still miss Claire. Have you ever
Aw,
been a victim of harassment? Let me know in the
this
comments.
snake
And
ass
don't forget
bitch.
to subscribe.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I feel so bad, bro. Like Claire, snake ass bitch, get her out of here. Nick, bitch ass nigga. So I guess he didn't like her. He was just trying to fuck with her because she hated him all along. So she got the nigga into the plan. But like he's not like he wanted to fuck with her. She was like, I made him my lab partner. So it's her fault, bro. She brought this all down on herself, bro. She broke into those niggas' house because she knew where the key was. The fuck? But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And don't be like them snake ass niggas in school or that bitch Claire or that bitch Nick, bro. Because if you is, bro, just get out my face, bro.